Coming up this Sunday, Dark Desert Highway, Southern California's best tribute to the Eagles, takes over the Canyon, Santa Clarita. Kevin Shelley and Steve Shelley, the two lead singers, join me in studio to preview the night. What's happening, fellas?
How you doing?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
Good to be here.
I'm doing very well. Two lead singers.
Yeah, we one has a few more songs than the other.
Okay,
but,
who plays the Glenn Fry role here?
Right here, I'm Glenn Fry.
Okay, awesome.
Kevin.
That makes you Don Henley.
Makes me Don Henley, and yeah. Well, I mean, we try to honor them, do the biggest hits. So if one happens to be a Glenn Fry song, it's usually Kev's, and if
Right.
it's a Don Henley, I get to do that part.
How'd you guys decide who does which songs?
Easy. Well, we base it like I'm saying on Don Henley. It's me, and Kevin does Glenn.
But determining who is who. Did you guys draw straws or draw sticks?
My voice sounded a little more like Don's, and his is a little more like Glenn's. Kevin's is a little more kind of upper baritone, and mine's a little more tenor and above that. So that's kind of how they do their songs usually.
It's rather uncanny, his Don Henley.
Is that right? I saw on you guys'
Glenn Fry is pretty uncanny too. So
I saw on you guys' website, darkdeserthighwayband.com. I was reading through some of the testimonials, and it seems like you guys have this thing down.
It's
down pat.
Well,
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. We've been doing
going.
it together, but I mean, we've been worshiping these guys since we were little kids. So
Right.
we've been kind of mimicking for a long time.
We got some great feedback 2.5 years ago. We were like, wow, we just kind of started this. So now 3 years in, we feel pretty good, and we'll look at some of that footage and go, oof.
Oh, from
They
the
liked-
old days.
Yeah, they liked it. They
the
liked
old
it.
days from 2016.
Oh, the better
3
time.
years ago, they liked it, so they'll really like it now.
So how'd you guys pull in the other band members? Were these musicians that you guys knew?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we kind of started out as a very, very quick story, a 50th birthday
This is a good
bucket
story.
list. Yeah, for my birthday, and I wanted, instead of going on a trip somewhere or whatever like that, I wanted to have a big party and just sing Eagles songs. And get my friends that were musicians. We put them together, so most of the lineup that's there now
Just
today.
for fun.
Just for fun. And then the drummer looked at us and he went, our drummer named Don, ironically,
Cool.
said to us, "Why do we have to stop at this party? Why can't we keep this going?" So we took it serious and we kept the thing going.
Awesome.
Kept doing it.
Now, you guys are formerly known as the Steagles, which I think Dark Desert Highway, a much better name.
I
How did you
couldn't
guys
agree more.
originally land on the Steagles?
Well, my name is Steve, and it's
Oh.
Eagles. So it was just Steagles is for my 50th, and that's all we do. So it's a good segue to how we got the name. But now we've got a much better name, like
you know
say.
what? Yeah, that makes sense. I was trying to put together like the Southern California
You know,
Eagles, the
It's
Steagles.
just Steve and
He
Eagles.
Yeah.
wanted to keep that.
No,
at
I
one
did
point.
you?
He
I'm
mentioned
the
it.
one that didn't want that.
We're not doing it.
So
No.
you guys have been performing Eagles covers officially for 3 years.
Yep.
Say Don Felder or Joe Walsh or even Don Henley. Say they went down. You guys were at the Eagles concert. Are you guys such masters of the Eagles discography that you guys would be able to fill in?
Oh, heck to the yes.
Yeah, would you guys get super nervous, or do you guys think you have it?
I think because it's in our wheelhouse, and we're so, because again, just to veer right for half a second, we get patrons that show up and say, "Hey, do you know this?" And it's not even an Eagles song. It's like we know how to stay in our lane,
Right.
So we'd stay very, very good in our lane. So we would be able to step up. I know this fellow next to me here would love to do it as a day job.
What's your guys' favorite song to play, the Eagles?
Well, the name Dark Desert Highway is based on my favorite song, Hotel California. So mine's a no-brainer. But there's so many that it's hard to pick. It's like
Right.
Children or something.
Pick
you know?
one.
Yeah,
Pick one.
Hotel's the one.
Okay. How about you, Kevin?
New Kid in Town is a pretty
Oh,
special song,
love
but
that
it's
one.
very challenging for me. It's because it's up there and it's a Glenn Fry song, but New Kid's pretty special.
Have any of the members of the Eagles ever seen you guys perform?
Well, we're
Has the
working
word
on
of
that.
has the word of mouth reached them
I
yet?
think they have so many people to draw from and so many just things to do that it can be hard for them to go, I want to see somebody that thinks they're us. And
Yeah.
we got to rationalize that. But Kevin might have more of a connection that way than I.
Is that right?
I got a pretty nice connection.
Cool.
I've become friends with Joe Walsh's manager, and so he's
That guy's a
actually-
character, huh? Love that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, a real character,
Yeah.
actually. And I got to see blessed to see the Eagles a couple of weekends ago in Vegas.
Nice.
The Hotel California concert they had at MGM Grand. But yeah, Joe's manager came and saw us at the Canyon actually back in February.
Cool.
So yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're here with Steve and Kevin Shelley, the two lead singers of Dark Desert Highway, the best tribute to the Eagles. They're going to be taking over the Canyon, Santa Clarita this Sunday night. Tickets at Ticketmaster. You can also go to Dark darkdeserthighwayband.com for all upcoming show dates. How far does the tribute go? I mean, I'm thinking the tension among the band is legendary. Do you guys, in order to get into character, do you guys start feuding the night before the show? Does it go that far?
Should we talk about Vincenzo's
Oh, my
locally
God.
here in
Oh, I'd
Newhall?
love to hear about Vincenzo's.
Right down the street
in
on Lions.
in the back alley after one of our gigs.
Oh my God!
about a
Is
year
that
ago.
right?
I'll just suffice it to say that at the end of it, we were so pissed off at each other. Can we say pissed?
Yeah, go for it, man.
We were so mad at each other that this guy here took his shaker and just threw it down the alley. We never saw the shaker again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's sort of there's beads inside of it, and I think it exploded. Inside
Wow.
the alley.
But Vincenzo.
What was the tension? What was
oh,
up?
It was. We can't even remember. It was like he had a lot of guests there. He was talking to them after. It's a Vincenzo's thing. It's a pizza joint. You know,
Yeah.
It's down the street, as a matter of fact, on Lions here.
Love Vincenzo's.
Not to plug them, but hi, Steve Katz.
Steve Katz.
Hey, Steve.
We love it. He
Hey,
gave us our
Steve, bring
start.
by some pies right now.
Exactly.
I'm
He
pretty-
kind of gave us our start as far as a place to play and
Sure
stuff.
did.
We're,
Yeah.
we're indebted to him for that. But anyways, it was, long story short, I was tearing down. I just got in a bad mood, and we got two brothers. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So
right.
Everything.
And it didn't help that he actually sort of smashed his finger with the subwoofer.
Oh, is that
That's
right?
what happens when you're
Yikes.
just a tribute band. You lug your own gear around. a lot.
Exactly.
So, how often are you guys getting together to practice?
You know, it's kind of one of those things where you ask a firefighter how busy he is, and they say, I'm not busy at all because there hasn't been any fires, but they're there for We're playing so much right now, we don't get together very often at all now
Right.
for like a 3-month stretch because we had 5 gigs in August. That's a lot. And
Oh, wow.
3 in September. So it's getting thick for us, which is great. So not that often, but we probably need one in November after
Yep,
this
probably.
one.
We're gonna
Yeah,
add.
yeah, cool.
Well, usually we add. We usually have rehearsals to add songs and perfect them and kind of work on stuff that we're weak on or whatever that we want to tweak and everything like that. But I think the saying goes the best rehearsal is another gig. So
Sure, yeah.
that's kind of what we try to do.
Sunday night, the Canyon Santa Clarita presents Dark Desert Highway, Southern California's top Eagles tribute band. Will you guys be performing only Eagles songs? Any solo acts, any solo performances?
Well, we do with our show usually. We try to stick to the Eagles, especially in something at the Canyon. But I mean, it's loosely interpreted because we do Joe Walsh solo song and Don Henley a couple of those
Cool.
typically in their set, 2 or 3 of those. So it's technically no, but it's all about the Eagles anyway.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but we do have a whole catalog of Joe Walsh and Henley songs that we normally do.
Awesome. Beautiful. Love those
And he
songs.
does the Joe Walsh as well.
Now, you guys told me off the air that you guys want to do a little bit of a ticket giveaway. Not a call-in situation, but if you comment on your guys' Facebook page.
Perfect.
Yeah.
If you just go to Dark Desert Highway Band, because there's a lot of Dark Desert Highway things, but
Yeah.
go on Facebook, go to Dark Desert Highway Band, and you will see, just go on the page there and be the first one to put Witchy Woman. Why
Cool.
not? It's the name
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Eagles
why
song,
not?
and it's a Halloween show coming up. So
2 tickets.
2
for
tickets for free. Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll
Beautiful.
find it out.
for the Canyon.
Now, if you are not one of the lucky 2, tickets are available on Ticketmaster and for upcoming show dates. They have a couple dates in November. Go to darkdeserthighwayband.com. That is darkdeserthighwayband.com. Steve and Kevin Celli, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for coming in.